today, and I am live once again after a short, not short, after a long break. So, today's live is an interesting one, as you can see from the topic itself. So, let me wait for a few people to join. Do tell me if I'm audible and visible, and then we'll start with our Friday live. And today's live is going to be very interesting, so please stay connected and do watch till the end. So let me just wait for some people to join. And I can already see that I have two people who are watching me. Let me just, can you just, people who are watching me, can you just, inform me in the comment section whether I'm properly visible and audible? You can just give me a thumbs up or you can just write it down and will help me actually. Okay, so there's a lot of people who have joined, I can see. Okay, so I got a comment from Jagriti Sharma who says, yes, you are audible and visible. Thank you, Jagriti. Okay, I have a question from Vimala Gupta, ma'am, how to learn Vedic maths. Yes, Vimala ma'am, we will go to that topic, but let's just, warm up. Let's just start with the live. It's a Friday, kind of a weekendish day. So that we'll go there. Let's just start with it. So, Kshitij Vinoshri, sir says, yes, you're audible and visible. Thank you, sir, for informing. Okay, so I think there's a lot of people I have gathered, and let's start with the live today. So now, in my other sessions or in other lives, I have spoken about Vedic maths, the benefits of Vedic maths, the usage of Vedic maths in a day-to-day world. But now we will speak on something controversial. Now, controversies are something that everyone loves. Okay, Indian people, though, they love controversies, be it drama, be it anything. We do like a little bit of controversy. So, today's topic is bursting myths related to Vedic maths. Uh, so now Vedic maths is a technique which has been, running into our system or which has been there from a very long period of time. And now, as we all know, that when something is there for a long period of time, there comes a phase where it shows the benefits as well as a bit of negative. But then there are myths as well, which are the false accusations, I might say, that add up to it. Now, Vedic maths too have some myths. Like there are some myths and rumors that are around the world, and I think you've heard many of them. And today I'm going to burst the bubble so that you do not stay in those myths or you do not have to, believe in them. सो ओके मैं हिंदी में भी बात करूंगी, मैं इंग्लिश में भी बात करूंगी ताकि सबको मतलब मैं सबके साथ अच्छे से इंटरेक्ट कर सकूं। सब किसी को अगर कुछ दिक्कत हो तो आप कमेंट सेक्शन में मेरे को जरूर बताइए। तो मिथ के बारे में जब हम आते हैं तो पहला मिथ जो आता है या पहला जो हम लोग का एक सोच है, मतलब जो हम लोग सोचते हैं कि हाँ इस चीज का शायद ये हो सकता है, उसको हम हिंदी में मिथ को क्या बोलते होंगे? द लेट मी थिंक, मिथ को हिंदी में हम लोग बोलते हैं द बिलीफ, द एग्जैक्ट टर्म आई डू नॉट नो। myth को अच्छा let it be, I do not know the Hindi term of myth, but जो विश्वास है या अंधविश्वास, अंधविश्वास सुपरस्टिशन हो जा रहा है, but myth, let's just stick to myth please. I am a Bengali speaking person, I do not know the I do not know the Hindi version, but let's just start. Let's just start. Let's not waste time. So the जो पहला myth है वैदिक मैथ से रिलेटेड या वैदिक गणित से रिलेटेड, वो है कि वैदिक मैथ्स इज डिफिकल्ट टू लर्न, या वैदिक मैथ्स या वैदिक गणित सीखना बहुत मुश्किल है। या उसको सीखने में बहुत समय लगता है, या वो सीखना कठिन है, बट ये एकदम ही सच नहीं है। ये एक सोच बहुत समय से चलता आ रहा है कि वैदिक गणित में शायद बहुत सारे मैथमेटिक्स स्टेप्स होंगे या बहुत कठिन कैलकुलेशंस होंगे जो शायद हम लोग सही से नहीं कर पाएंगे, या बच्चे जो छोटे बच्चे होते हैं जो गणित सीखते हैं उनके लिए शायद वैदिक मैथ्स थोड़ा मुश्किल होगा सीखना, बट ये एकदम गलत है। ये जो सोच है ये गलत है, क्योंकि वैदिक मैथ्स या वैदिक गणित बहुत ही सिंपल है, बहुत इजी है। बल्कि वैदिक मैथ्स जो हम लोग के मैथ्स में एक्स्ट्रा स्टेप्स होते हैं ना, उसको कम कर देता है। जो एक्चुअल नेसेसरी स्टेप है या जो टेक्निक है, वो बहुत साधारण और बहुत इजी तरीके से वैदिक मैथ्स हम लोग को पेश करता है या दिखाता है, ताकि एक बच्चा, कोई भी बच्चा, चाहे वो छोटे क्लास 1 या क्लास 2 के बच्चे हो, या फिर जो क्लास 11 या 12 के बोर्ड्स एग्जाम प्रार्थी हो, सबको वो टेक्निक यूज करके सम सॉल्व कर पाए। क्योंकि जब हम लोग रेगुलर स्कूल मैथ्स या जो हम लोग का नॉर्मल स्कूल मैथ टेक्निक से हम लोग जब करते हैं, तो अगर आप देखते हो कि कोई मल्टीप्लिकेशन का सम हो या कोई डिवीजन का सम हो, तो बहुत सारे स्टेप्स आते हैं। देयर आर लॉट ऑफ स्टेप्स when taught in schools in traditional mathematics technique that have a lot of steps going on, which can result to careless mistakes, which can confuse a child in calculation, especially younger children. They can get confused, or they might make silly mistakes, or they might miss a step. So that problem or that issue gets eliminated when using Vedic maths, because Vedic maths, what it does, it simplifies the method. It is a technique that has short steps but accurate ones, and the correct steps that will take you to the correct answer. Now the second point, I've made a list of points, बहुत बेसिक पॉइंट्स मैं हाईलाइट करूंगी, ज्यादा डिटेल्स में नहीं जाएंगे, बट आई होप ये सुना होगा बहुत किसी ने। दूसरा पॉइंट जो है, विल वैदिक मैथ्स और विल वैदिक मैथ टेक्निक्स बी एक्सेप्टेड इन स्कूल। हम लोग बहुत कोई सोचते हैं कि चलिए आज मान लीजिए अगर हम अपने बच्चों को वैदिक मैथ्स सिखाते हैं, हम लोग के दिमाग में ये भी आता होगा कि अभी तक तो मेरे बच्चे स्कूल में एक टेक्निक से सम्स कर रहे थे, अभी अचानक अगर वो वैदिक मैथ्स सीखा, एंड इफ he or she uses the Vedic maths technique, will it be accepted by the school teacher? Will he get marks for it? Absolutely. ये एकदम ही मतलब बेबुनियाद सोच है कि Vedic maths will not be accepted by schools. Of course it will be, क्योंकि आफ्टर ऑल इट्स अ मैथमेटिक्स टेक्निक। ये टेक्निक बहुत सालों से, बहुत टाइम से चला आता रहा है, एंड दिस इज अ प्रूवन टेक्निक। एंड ऐसा भी नहीं है कि वो कोई दूसरा आंसर दे रहा है। दिस टेक्निक विल लीड यू टू द करेक्ट आंसर, एंड इट डस हैव द स्टेप्स टू इट। इट्स नॉट दैट यू आर लाइक skipping the steps in between and you're just writing down the answer. No, you are showing the steps as to how you're reaching the answer. So obviously it is acceptable by schools, by any educational institution, be it your school or be it your college, or if you're even sitting for your competitive exams like CAT, SAT, it will be accepted. Vedic maths is accepted. Okay, so then one second, I guess I'm having a network issue. Okay. Uh, I guess there was some network issue. I'm so sorry for that. Now, coming to the uh, third third point, which is Vedic maths confuses students. Now, we as young, like not me, maybe school students or parents of young children, they might think that if I teach Vedic maths techniques to a child, because it's a very small 3 months course, it's a 3 months course where you can learn Vedic maths from India, from our organization. Now, what goes on in a parent's mind or in a young child's mind, that all this while I was learning or I was practicing maths using the technique taught by schools, which is the traditional maths technique. Now here, when I'm starting to learn Vedic maths technique, I am using a different technique, a different method of solving my sums. Now the children or the parents feel that they might get confused, they might mess it up, or they might get confused as to what will be the step, or maybe the years of practicing traditional maths might not might come into the way of learning Vedic maths. But no, you need not worry about it. Vedic maths techniques are somewhat similar to the traditional method or the traditional mathematics method. But what Vedic maths does is that it reduces the steps, the in between steps of the calculations, and it helps you to reach the correct answer in a shorter period of time, and also make sure that you have it accurate. And I'm telling you one more trick actually, what you can do. Now all of us have been taught the traditional mathematics technique in schools. So suppose I am you are given a sum that you have to calculate, you are given a mathematics sum. Now what you can do, you can solve the sum using Vedic maths technique. Now in case you are feeling that no, I might be wrong, or it might be the answer is different, you can also try and solve it using the traditional maths technique. You will see that both the answers are the same, because Vedic maths is just reducing the steps, and it is actually helping you remember how to do the sums. Vedic maths has 16 sutras and 13 sub sutras, whereas traditional methods or traditional maths has a lot of steps and calculations going on in between. Whereas Vedic maths, what it does, it has those 16 set of sutras and 13 sub sutras that will help you solve sums, starting from arithmetic to algebra to geometry, and then on higher levels such as calculus, statistics, and everything. So all you need to do is to learn those sutras, you have to practice those sutras, and you are sorted. And it all, Vedic maths also helps as a check-in tool, where you can do something like, suppose you have solved a sum using the traditional mathematics technique, and you might feel dicey that whether you have got the correct answer. So at that time Vedic maths comes handy. What you can do, you can quickly solve the sum using Vedic maths technique, which will take shorter period of time, and which will also give you the correct answer. So when you see that using the Vedic maths technique, you're getting the same answer as your regular maths technique, then you can be assured that yes, what you have reached or what the answer you have got is correct. So you need not worry about that. Okay, so then the fifth point is, so we spoke about that Vedic maths confuses students. Okay, then fifth point is Vedic maths is outdated. Now, a lot of us feel, who have, the awareness of Vedic maths is not very, not much. If we take into terms the schools that teach, or if we take into terms of all the students of different boards, Vedic maths is there. People know that there is something called Vedic maths. There are some techniques taught in Vedic maths, but the awareness is very less, and it's a very saddening thing that the awareness is less. So most of us, have all those misconceptions that Vedic maths is outdated. But no, Vedic maths isn't outdated. It's just that the knowledge of Vedic maths has, is very, um, is not given by schools to students, for which the awareness is not has not been spread to a lot of huge accountability of students, or it has not reached the masses. So that is why Vedic maths is not that much popular. But if because even though it is a proven technique, and it is of actually it's the world's fastest mental math technique, it is still not taught in many schools, and it lacks awareness. That's why it has not reached to the masses. For that reason, we feel that Vedic maths, since it's done by a limited section of the students, or it is and like people are starting to learn now, but before people used to think that maybe Vedic maths is outdated. What if Vedic maths will not be accepted? For all those reasons, people think that Vedic maths might be outdated, especially the term Vedic. The term Vedic means Purana, Vedic. तो वो टर्म के वजह से बहुत किसी को लगता है कि पुराना चीज है, पुराना मेथड है, शायद अभी एप्लीकेबल नहीं होगा, बट नहीं, ये अभी भी एप्लीकेबल है और फ्यूचर में भी एप्लीकेबल होगा, क्योंकि आफ्टर ऑल इट्स अ टेक्निक. अगर आज मान लीजिए आप बचपन में ABCD सीखते थे, तो क्या अब जब 10 साल बाद जाएंगे तब क्या कुछ और सीखेंगे? ABCD सीखना पड़ेगा बच्चों को, उधर से ही स्टार्ट होगा. ठीक वैसे तरह वैदिक मैथ्स जो है वो एक टेक्निक है, एक तरीका है. जैसे किसी कोई अगर आप मान लीजिए कोई आप खाना बना रहे, कोई रेसिपी बना रहे, या कोई डिश बना रहे, तो उसके 3-4 रेसिपीज होते हैं. जैसे बिरयानी पकड़ लीजिए, विच इज अ वेरी फेमस डिश ऑल अराउंड द वर्ल्ड. There's Kolkata biryani, there's Hyderabadi biryani, then there's Lucknowi biryani, right? There are many types of biryani, but product तो भाई सेम ही है ना, बिरयानी. So Vedic maths is kind of same, like है वो सेम चीज है, एक टेक्निक है, एक तरीका है. बस आपका ये है कि मैथ्स का जो आंसर है वो सेम है, बट तरीके बहुत सारे हैं. तो वैदिक मैथ्स ही भी एक तरीका है टू रीच द करेक्ट आंसर. बट एक उसका एक बेनिफिट है दैट वैदिक मैथ्स हेल्प्स यू टू रीच द आंसर इन अ क्विकर वे, and it also shortens down the steps so that you do not get confused or you do not make careless mistakes. So Vedic maths is not outdated, it's just a technique which maybe lacks a bit awareness, and it has not made it to the masses. It has not it does not have much access to schools, क्योंकि schools में अभी भी उनके curriculum में Vedic maths अभी भी add नहीं हुआ है. तो जस्ट बिकॉज वो चीज आपके सिखाया नहीं गया है, इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि वो सीखना गलत है या फिर उसको इस्तेमाल करना गलत है. वैदिक मैथ्स इज अ टेक्निक which you should learn, and it will actually benefit you in your math. So the next point is नहीं, हाँ, Vedic maths is a religious practice. Okay, so now so this is a very fun point which I had discovered when I was going through it, that people feel that Vedic maths is a religious practice just because of its name. No, we always use that idiom, ki don't judge a book by its cover. So why judge a technique by its name? Just because it says Vedic maths doesn't mean it's outdated. It does not mean that it's a religious practice. I mean, come on. थिंकिंग का भी एक लिमिट होता है, सोचने का भी एक लिमिट होता है. ओवर थिंकिंग नहीं करना चाहिए, क्योंकि वैदिक मैथ्स शायद सुनने में लगता है कि बहुत पुराना है, एंड एक्चुअली पुराना है, बट इट इज इंडियाज न्यूएस्ट गिफ्ट टू द वर्ल्ड. आज सिर्फ भारतवर्ष में नहीं बल्कि बाहर के दूसरे देशों में भी वैदिक मैथ्स सिखाया जा रहा है, and students of other countries, of foreign countries, are eager to learn Vedic maths, and they're actually benefiting from it. So when students of foreign countries, of foreign nationalities, can learn and practice Vedic maths, so why not us? After all, it's our thing, it's our technique, it's an Indian concept, it's an Indian technique. So let's not be so negative about everything. We should always adapt our culture. We should always be proud of it, and Vedic maths is something you should be proud of. Vedic maths will actually help you, and it's not just because we are saying you should know. It's because people are actually learning. If you if you follow our respected Narendra ji, you would have noticed that kuch mahine pehle on Man Ki Baat, he actually spoke about Vedic Maths Forum India and how we teach Vedic Maths and how we are spreading the awareness, and it's actually beneficial. He spoke about the benefits of Vedic Maths. तो भाई आप ही सोचिए, अगर हम लोग के जो प्राइम मिनिस्टर है वो जब बोल रहे कुछ चीज, तो ऑफ कोर्स it means that it is important and it is accurate, it is accepted by everyone. So Vedic maths is not a religious practice, it is a technique which was founded long back in ancient times and is accurate and has been going on since ages. Okay, then the next point is, yeah, okay, huh. Next point is Vedic maths is not scientifically proven. No, Vedic maths is scientifically proven, and Vedic maths, some people believe that Vedic maths is not scientifically proven and that it is simply a set of ancient mathematical techniques. However, many of the principles of Vedic maths have been studied and tested by modern mathematicians and have been found to be effective. And also, schools have started accepting Vedic maths techniques. If you solve a sum using a Vedic maths technique, using a Vedic maths sutra, and you reach the correct answer, you will be awarded full marks. No doubt in that, because Vedic maths, it's a technique, it is scientifically proven. There are many mathematicians who are using Vedic maths in competitive level exams. People actually, if you buy the books, or if you are a competitive if you're a student or you're a competitive exam aspirant, if you buy those books, the reference books, you'll see that there is a chapter which is dedicated to Vedic math sums, which tells you about Vedic maths techniques, and you will have to use them while solving your paper, because Vedic maths, it reduces your calculation time, helps you reach the correct answer, and it also acts as a check-in tool, because competitive exams, it's a big thing. So, and that's why and the time is also less, no, the time is allotted is also very less when it comes to those exams. So that's why it is advised to use Vedic maths techniques while solving those sums, because it will not only help you save your time, but it will also help you not to make careless mistakes. So it's a scientifically proven technique, it is tested and proven, and it is accurate. It is nothing artificial or nothing gimmicky in it. Vedic maths is proven. Vedic maths is the new generation. It might sound very old and ancient, but it is India's newest gift to the world. Institutions of foreign countries or students from foreign countries have taken the concept of Vedic maths and are very eager to learn. And in fact, in our own organization, we have international students who learn Vedic maths from us and have and they use it while taking exams in the schools. So in India too, you can learn Vedic maths sitting right in your at your home from us through our online classes, and you can become the next math supreme. So yes, so all these myths and all those false stories or rumors which you have heard about Vedic maths, I'm sure some of these you have heard, which we discussed today. These are all fake. uh, it's like, do not fall into those traps. Vedic maths is actually proven, and it is applicable in schools. Oh, I also got some questions that, can I use Vedic maths in regular school maths? Yes, Rishika, you can use Vedic maths in regular school maths. It is definitely applicable. You can solve sums using Vedic maths, and it will also help you, because in regular school maths, what happens that you have a lot of calculation steps going on in between, which is kind of difficult, or maybe you can there is a chance of making a careless mistake. But when you're using Vedic Maths technique, it shortens the calculation and it helps you to reach the correct answer. And definitely it is applicable in regular school maths. Then Ms. Vishaka Singh, she has a question that why is Vedic Maths important? Okay, so Vedic Maths is important because number one, it is the fastest mental math calculation in the world. You can go and look up in your Google or in any search engines you want. It is the fastest mental calculation system in the world. And not only that, it helps you to learn better because like as coming from a maths background itself, so I was very scared, like I was very scared of maths. But then when I learned Vedic Maths, it actually helped me, face the fears. Now you must have heard any of your friends, your batchmate, or yourself saying that I do not like maths, I do not want to continue with maths, I hate maths. Now all these come because you're afraid of maths, because you feel you are afraid to get the incorrect answer. You're afraid of failure maybe, or maybe there might be some concepts, there are some complex concepts which you're not able to grab. Vedic Maths acts as a bridge between you and those and mathematics technique. So it's a technique, basically it's a bridge between the correct answer and you. All you have to do is learn the sutras, the 16 sutras and 13 sub sutras, and you can easily solve the sums. Then there is then there's one more question, that why it is called Vedic Maths. Okay, now so Vedic Maths was actually discovered not discovered, developed long back in ancient India, and from there the name has come. And it is a system of mathematics that was discovered by an ancient Indian mathematician, Jagat Guru Sri Bharati Krishna Tirthaji, during 1911 AD. So he and it is a and there, from there the name comes. And if I have to say in a very short or simple way, it's just that Vedic Maths is a collection of methods or sutras to solve numerical computations quickly and faster. So the name comes from the time when it was discovered, and secondly, it was actually found in the ancient period, and hence the name. I hope I'm able to answer your question. Then there's another question, that can we use Vedic Maths for competitive exam? Yes, of course. You can use Vedic Maths in a competitive exam. We have dedicated competitive exam courses for where we teach students or competitive exam aspirants the methods that will help them crack their competitive exams. So obviously there are certain set of sutras and sub sutras that are dedicated to solve sums related to maybe calculus, to quadratic equations, and everything that will be required for you to crack that exam paper. So you can simply Kanishka ma'am, you can connect with our team. You can just drop a text on our inbox with your phone number and your details, and our team will reach you out. So yeah, this was today's topic, where we bursted some myths and misconceptions related to Vedic Maths. I hope I am able to, uh, able to answer most of the questions which you have asked, and I hope you enjoyed this session. This was a kind of fun, interesting, and knowledgeable session. I just wanted to, move away all the dark clouds, all the false and dark clouds roaming, or like which have clouded the Vedic Maths techniques and all those misconceptions that are there in the air. So I hope you have enjoyed the session. I hope I was able to answer the questions. And so let's just wrap up for today. And thank you so much, everyone, for connecting with me, for joining me. Thank you so much. And I really enjoyed this session, interacting with all of you. And I hope I was able to, make this Friday a fun one. So we'll meet again next Friday. Till then, take care of yourself and have a happy weekend.